more videos, and I am going to show you how to draw the perfect eye. So let's get right into it. So the only things you're going to need is a pencil. I'm using a mechanical pencil. You can use whatever you have. Anything that has regular graphite. You're going to need a sheet of paper. And you're going to need something to write on. So if it's a desk or a clipboard, or I'm just using a coloring book because I don't have a clipboard and I wanted to do it here. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a slight bump and then an upward curve like this. It kind of looks like the start of an ocean wave. Do you see it? Hopefully. And now I'm going to make the end of mine go down a little bit more. You can do whatever you want. So mine's kind of like looking like this. And it's okay if you don't replicate my eye exactly because like not all eyes are the same. So everybody's eye looks different. So it's okay if the eye you draw also looks different. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a top part of my eye, and this part is going to be more bumped because that's the way it is for most people's eye. So here it is. So just notice that this side is more pointed and curved than this side is. This side is at a very slight point. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to make the eyelid. So we're going to draw a line inside of the eye shape we've already drawn, like this. It kind of looks like eyeliner, but it's not going to look like eyeliner. Then we're going to draw lines inside of it to make it look like it's wrinkled. But it's okay if you don't add too many lines because otherwise it's going to look unrealistic. And then you're going to get your finger, you're just going to smear, because that's going to make it look like it's more of a skin tone instead of just the white of the eye. And I'm going to get my eraser and I'm going to erase around it so that way the parts that got smudged that weren't supposed to don't show through. Now if you need to, I'm going to hold this up for a little bit longer time than the other ones because this step takes a little bit longer. So here it is. Just going to hold that up. You can see how I drew the lines and I just smeared everything to make it look more like a skin tone. I'm going to give you a second to do that. Or if you want to, and if I'm ever going too fast, you can always just pause the video and then we can continue. Okay. So the next step is towards the bottom of the eyelid. I'm just going to draw some eyelashes. You're going to want to make these pretty dark and don't make them perfect. Like make them go in zigzag directions because that's how real eyelashes really are. Just like all different directions, just kind of like going all over the place. Unless they're wearing eyeliner. I mean, not eyeliner, not mascara. So just kind of make them go a little bit of everywhere. And then we're going to make more eyelashes at the top and less eyelashes at the bottom. But we still want eyelashes everywhere, so don't be afraid to add more eyelashes ever. Okay. So I'm going to add my eyelashes like a little bit of curl to them. So there's what mine looks like. Now if you want to, which is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to make my wrinkles go a little bit above where the eyelashes are right now. So that way you can see that there is still an eyelid and stuff. And we're going to smear that a little bit. So you don't have to do this step, but I'm going to do it. So here's what mine looks like now. I'm going to put it a little bit closer so you can see it better. You see how my eyelashes are going in all different directions? Hopefully you can. Okay, so the next step is going to be doing the under eyelid. Now this step is not as complicated. You're just going to draw one line or maybe 2 if you want to. I'm going to draw 2 just for that example. And then, so the under eyelid is a lot smaller than the upper eyelid, so I actually have to shrink mine because I made mine a little bit too big. So just keep that in mind whenever you're drawing it. And I'm going to erase around it just like I did with the top eyelid. You're doing the exact same thing except for smaller at the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of wrinkles in there. Okay, so there we go. Here is my bottom eyelid. Here's what my eye's looking like so far. Okay, so the next step is going to be, I have a little bit of under eyelashes. Now the under part of the eye doesn't have as many eyelashes. Just add kind of like a little bit, just like, what I'm doing is I'm just adding like a little bit of scribbles kind of and stuff. So there's that. Now the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 circles at the corners to make it look like those are the little side things of your eye. Now the only thing left to do is to add the wrinkles at the bottom of the eye and to add the pupil. So now for the wrinkles, I'm literally just going to draw a line coming from the point. I'm going to draw another line too. And now to make the skin tone, I'm just going to smear everything around the outside of the eye to give it a little bit more of a skin tone and less as if it's like a zombie or the skin is completely white. Because nobody really has white skin, and we want to represent that in this picture because we want to make this look as realistic as possible. And if you want me to, at some point, I can do a video on different anime eyes or different types of eyes. Because you don't just have to do realistic eyes. So comment down below if you ever want me to do a video like that. Now I'm not going to draw the eyebrows in this video because this video is just about the eye. So here's what mine looks like with the wrinkles at the bottom. And then the outside you can kind of see the skin looking part. So I'm just going to darken up those wrinkles a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to add the pupil. So the pupil, I'm going to make like this. And then I'm going to add a smaller dot in the middle because the pupil actually isn't really as big as lots of people think. So there's that. So now I'm just going to color in the pupil. I'm going to give it like a little bit of a shine in it. Well, I'm only going to add a little bit of it. You don't have to make the pupil too dark because even though a pupil is black, it doesn't have to be completely black because you can only get it so dark with graphite. So here's what mine looks like now. You can see the little shine in the eye right there. So now I'm just going to color in the iris. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw first lots of lines coming from the pupil. I'm just going to draw all these lines in the iris. Just going to keep on drawing lines. Yeah, okay. And then after a little bit, once you think there's enough lines, let me show you what enough lines looks like. This is what enough lines looks like. Once it looks like that, then I'm just going to smear it around a little bit, but not too much, just a little bit. Because then we're going to put more graphite on top. We're going to need to put more graphite on top to make it a little bit darker. But don't make it too dark yet because this isn't the darkest scale on it yet. I'm just going to keep on making it slightly darker. Okay. So here's what mine looks like right now. And now the last part is just to make the outside of the iris darker and then to make near the pupil a little bit darker, but don't make it black, just like slightly darker, okay? Because that's more realistic than having a black part around it. Because I don't know if people notice this, but lots of times in eyes, people have darker and lighter scales, even if you don't notice it. Now I'm going to do my darker area around the pupil. The pupil you don't have to have as much, but I'm just going to blend this all in with my finger. And voila, you have the perfect eye. And so of course you can draw eyes differently, but this is how mine turned out. I think it actually turned out really cool. You can of course make yours look different than mine, but this is just kind of to show you a way that I like to make my eyes. And so if you're like trying to make a portrait like some of the ones I have on my art wall, then you're of course not going to be able to make your eye this big unless you're making like a jumbo drawing. So you're just going to draw the same eye but smaller, and it will work perfectly fine. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!